almost birthday to me. Happy almost birthday to me. Happy almost birthday to me. Happy almost birthday to 5, the 5th, the 4th. Happy almost birthday to me. I'm gonna go. Now I'm in D. Happy almost birthday to me. That's the 5th scale degree. Happy almost birthday to me. Happy almost birthday to the 4th, the 5th, the 4th. Happy almost birthday to me. Let's do it in E, everybody. You want to learn? How to do this? Hold on. Actually, on my screen, I have my ads.world software. It's got a 5-star rating. It hasn't been updated in a while. I'm certainly seeking investment. So over the course of my birthday weekend, if you want to find out more about ads.world and how I am hoping to find help to transform how advertising works in the world. And then I'll be playing Happy Birthday in E. And I also have a really neat little special going on. Get both of these ebooks of mine. Look at that. This one is supposed to be $39. This one's supposed to be $15, so that's $54 together. And I will put the link in. There's one called How to Write Your Songs Down. The other one is called Sight Singing for the 21st Century. I've gotten some really, really good reviews, and it's only $6.95. So that's my big birthday special, blowout special. I got a thumbs up, so thanks for that thumbs up from whoever. And I'm gonna say, happy almost birthday to me. 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 Let's do one more key. Let's go. Happy almost birthday to me. 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 How's that guy doing that? Man, how's that happening? I'm in the key of G. In the key of G, it goes G, A, B, C is the 4th, and the D is the 5th scale degree. So, all I need is those 3 chords, and I can sing a happy almost birthday to the Dynast Man. Happy almost birthday. Back to the roots. Happy almost day on day. And watch this. It goes from the 5th to the 4th scale degree. Happy almost birthday to you. Oh, kawaii you are not on I remember that song. Hey, is it in A? Is it in D? I'm going to look that song up. So, for my virtual birthday party, there are going to be sales blowouts, presentations of my concepts, my ideas. There will be poetry. There will be science. There will be politics. There will be things to, I don't know. You know what I'm going to do? Maybe I should do this. I'm going to go to my channel and we're just going to watch my channel. We're going to watch Suhari Bhakti do a statement for the youth. Let's listen to him. So for the last part, I'd like to ask you to answer in English.
Mhm.
Her daughter wrote a journal entry. And I can tell you right now, my daughter's been sleeping all day, and she's 13. She wakes up at 7:30 in the morning as if she had to go to school. She looks around. She draws something. She doesn't have anybody to talk to. She's a very physical, energetic young lady, smart, funny. She hugs all her friends in the Austrian environment that's very cold. Austrians, at least her school is very cold. And I don't think that this is healthy for my daughter. But a friend of mine, her daughter wrote a journal entry that was very, very sad and asked a lot of very basic questions like, are these lockdowns even helping? Do they help anyone? And there are teenagers right now that are asking themselves, what are these adults doing? Sports are shut down. My niece and nephew. My nephew is a superstar baseball player. No, he's a catcher. He doesn't do pitching. Yeah, hockey. Right. Their sports are closed, and I'm going to ask you to maybe make a statement for English speaking, but I'll translate it also into Latvian, for the youth, for the children that are not allowed to go to the park. In Austria, the parks are sealed off with police tape. You're not allowed to go to the park. The children are told that they're vectors of viruses. Also die sind Symptome, die sind Träger, die machen alle krank. Und die sitzen zu Hause und fühlen sich schlecht und manche sind schon wirklich beim Kipppunkt, um Suizid gefährdet zu sein. Oops, I'm sorry, I switched into German. So if it doesn't really matter. I'll if you wind up speaking English or German, I'll do the subtitles. But do you have a message for our youth? We're us adults. We seem to be messing this up a little bit. It's a little bit crazy. It's a little bit chaotic. What message do you have for the youth that's suffering, that's sad, and that may even think that this is not the kind of world that I want to live in?
This is the most difficult question that I've ever been asked, because I feel depressed. I know of all these things that you said. And of course, my heart bleeds for the youth. I told you we have a 3-year-old. I have more children. I have 15-year-old, 14-year-old. And they're all suffering. Some more, some less, depending. And I tell my 14, 15-year-old, they were just here, let this inspire you to look less at your computer, your iPhone. Don't use them. Start to think more. Think about why this world has turned this way. How could it have done that? And what you can contribute towards bettering it. This is a tremendously difficult task. You can't do it alone. You've got to do it with your parents, with me. But instead of, sort of dropping out, putting your head into the sand, get up and let's think about it. And maybe together, the youth and the adults, the parents, can get things going. You can't do it alone. And we have difficulties doing it alone. But if we speak together, 2 generations, maybe the politicians will listen. All right?